The most annoying sound in the world.
So this is a Yamaha XT660Z Tenere. I'm moving it for a mate, and I thought I'd do a test ride at the same time. Look at me multitasking. Climb aboard. That was a bit taller than mine, I guess. You can see why he didn't want to move it himself. Wow, this is quite large. It's got aftermarket exhaust on it. I'm not sure the brand, but it doesn't puff near as much as mine. Mine you can hardly hold your hand over the tailpipes. Sounds almost exactly the same though, which is good. Going carefully the way. Doesn't feel as tight. It doesn't have as much grunt. Do that on my bike, you get up on the back wheel. It's comfortable though. It's got a nice like little well in the seat for your ass. Ooh, brakes are a bit touchy. I guess it's been sitting idle for like, I don't know, 6 months or so. What an animal. Oh god. Oh, it sounds good. I reckon it's a bit louder than my bike. We can't have that. Mirrors. Better do the tyre pressure. I think feels a bit squishy. Good bike though, good wind protection. Can hardly feel a thing. Gotta get some fuel, which is a bit low. Yeah, it does sound good. Pop, pop, pop. All these 660 motors do that. As I said, it sounds awesome. It's got a nice crackle to the exhaust. What are you doing, old mate? Yeah, g'day mate, thumbs up. Very tall, upright riding position. This bike, how many Ks has got? A 28,454. A lot less than mine. God, that's a good sound. Why does it sound better than mine? I'm not sure what year model this is, he didn't tell me, but it does sound very good. Engine feels exactly the same as mine, probably because it's exactly the same engine as mine. A bulletproof Yamaha 660 power plant. It doesn't quite have the snap that the XT660X has, but that's probably because it's a heavier bike. But it doesn't feel like it's a heavier bike, that's the thing. You know, it doesn't feel heavy when you're sitting on it. Come on, wheelie. Yep, it does wheelies. It's very smooth. Very smooth. It's like they've tuned the engine on this for just a bit more gentle throttle response. It's nice. I mean, it feels like the Scooter Hoon's bike, the KLR 650, with just a bit more grunt. and it's more comfortable. Good amount of torque. I mean, what's that sitting at? 3,000 RPM. And it just pulls away, which it should do. And it doesn't have that real bone-shaking rattle when you roll on the throttle like my bike does. You can tell they've worked the dampening on this quite well. Let's see what it's like at 100. Oh, there's no vibration. It's beautiful. For a single cylinder, you expect some form of like vibration to be coming up through the bars, through the seat, through the pegs, but this, let's get to 100. Ah, so that's what dual sport tyres sound like on the freeway. Let's just got a nice little sort of hum to it. So I'm at 95 now, about 3,500 RPM, and it's just sitting beautifully. It feels so solid on the road. Very, very little windage on my chest. Very little windage on my face. Oh, come on, I don't want to speed. I'm at 1 point. Cut it out, you two. So 4,000 RPM at 105. Beautiful. The other thing is, I commented about the noise before, it is quite loud. Like mine doesn't sound like it's that loud, sitting at this speed. Mine just hums, this is crackling. But, I mean, some earplugs and you can solve that. Maybe put the baffles in the exhaust, that looks like an undercover cop car, that does. Now let's go a tow bar on, that's not. Don't mind me, I'm just going crazy. Oh, bloody hell, the brakes are good. The brakes are a lot better than the 660X. I don't want to brake check Melanie, but just let her go past and do a bit of a brake test. See what those twin front rotors are like. Yep. Very good brakes on this. Extremely good brakes for a Ventura. I mean, usually you expect them to be shit, but this is pretty good. I reckon you could go pretty much anywhere on this bike. I go as far to say it's better than a G650 GS, simply because it's got a bit more power, it's a bit lighter, there's less shit on it to go wrong. I mean, Osmotica had a heap of problems with his bike, but that's probably down to the way he was riding it. But I mean, something like this, I mean, you've got a seriously bulletproof engine. You've got, you know, big windscreen, nice protection. And I mean, it's just good. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. Of course, I can't test it properly. I'd like to take it off-road, but of course he's selling it and I don't want to drop it and destroy it. That would be terrible. I know what that's like, having someone drop your bike on a test ride. And there's the big Bureau of Meteorology golf ball. That's the weather radar for the whole of Melbourne. The thing that lies all the time. You lie! You tell me it's going to be not raining on the Reefton Spur, then it is raining. Fuck you. Fucking Bureau of Meteorology. I think they're so good with their radars and their forecasts.